Welcome to Griffin's Gaming Guides. In this video I'm going to show you where you can acquire the Starshot handgun on the Rood in Remnant 2, and it is a bit of a lengthy process. Now what you need to do is firstly find the Dark Conduit, which will be a randomly occurring biome. Given the procedurally generated nature of Remnant 2, the biomes will kind of show up when they feel like it. If you don't get the Dark Conduit on your run, then simply re-roll Adventure Mode and then go through again, where hopefully it will then show up. You need to go all the way through the Dark Conduit biome, taking down all of the parasites and bugs as you go, where you're then going to come to a small room with two large fuses. The one on the right will be hanging out, so push it back in. You're then going to restore power to the supply ship, which you're going to need later on in the guide. Now what you need to do once you've turned the power back on is go off through whichever open area on the Rood the Dark Conduit was located in, which for me was the Abyssal Rift, or you could have it in the Eon Vault or the Timeless Horizon. Like I say, it's a bit of a pain trying to do a guide for a procedurally generated game, but it is what it is. So, we'll get to that in a minute. Here's the fuse room just here. The fuse on the right, as you can see, is hanging out. Just simply interact with it. You're going to push it back in. There's a very nice relic in the room over to your left as well, so make sure that you collect that. Where we then need to head back through the Dark Conduit and back out into whichever open area on the Rood that you're in. Now what you need to do, essentially, is go off and find 5 kind of space pods, coffins, whatever you want to call them. There's one just here. There's going to be 5 of them around the open area. You need to walk up to one, press your corresponding button depending on your console or PC, give it a kick, where it's then going to start beeping at you. Now the Starshot is located in the 5th space pod, so we need to go off and find all 5. I am of course going to show you where they are in the video.
I can't get any more of that.
And now that we've activated all 5 space pods, we can then go back down to the elevator, take the elevator down just by the Dark Conduit biome, go around, you're going to find a console you can interact with. That will then task the supply ship, retrieval ship, whatever you want to call it, the thing just in front of you. That will then shoot off up into the sky, go off and collect all 5 pods. It will take a fair few minutes for it to collect all 5. However, once the 5th one's been collected, it will then have the Starshot handgun in it that you can then go down and collect. Now there's no mucking around here. The Starshot handgun is one of the best handguns in the game. It's just as simple as that. It's an incredibly powerful weapon at level 1. If you manage to level this thing up to level 10, the 10 round magazine will essentially be outputting around 650 points of damage per clip, which is incredible. However, where this thing comes into its own is it's baked an ability called Big Bang. which funnels all current mod charges into the next shot. Projectile deals 285.7 direct damage and 285.7 explosive damage per charge consumed in a 5 meter radius, and you can charge this thing up 5 times. So what that basically translates into, you're going to be dealing nearly 3,000 points of damage if you can build up the mod on this thing 5 times over. You then simply press your mod button, fire off a round, watch a galaxy explode the enemies that are in front of you. This handgun is a game changer. Now, whether or not you want to use it, of course, is your choice. Just don't be too close when you fire off the big bang, or it can quite easily send you back to the checkpoint, as well as annihilating your enemies. Now, if you do feel generous and you fancy clicking the like button, I would very much appreciate it. Either way, though, whichever you decide to do, please take care of yourselves out there. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I do look forward to seeing you back here at Griffin's Gaming Guides.
Yeah,